Hola mi gente, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean and this is We Are Investing. Let's just get right into it. I'm just gonna give you a bunch of facts and then I'll give you my personal opinion at the end of this video. Quick disclaimer, we're going to be talking about Ford stock. I am invested in this company. I've been invested in this company for quite some time. I made many videos regarding this stock. They do not rank well in search, so there's not a lot of views in those videos. They don't get much attention, but that does not mean it's not a good investment. Since posting on the Patreon, we are up over 600% on this position. We are able to sell covered calls because our leaps are deep in the money, increasing our returns and also hedging against our position somewhat. This has been a killer position to say the least, and I do believe that there is still room to run to the upside. Now, speaking of the fact that Ford does not rank well in search, tells you something about the YouTube search algorithm. There are some stocks that rank really high. Stocks like NEO, stocks like SoFi, stocks like Palantir, stocks like Tesla. These stocks rank really high in the search engine optimization. AMC, GameStop, all of those stocks a lot of people are searching for. And typically when you have a lot of people looking at one given stock, a lot of people interested in it, that usually means there's a top because many of those people are going to be already invested in it and it doesn't leave a lot of upside. Typically when there's a ton of interest, when your taxi cab or Uber driver is talking about a stock, when you go on a plane and your flight attendant is talking about a stock with you, that usually means it's at the top. So thankfully, Ford did not rank well in search. However, as a YouTuber, it doesn't help grow the channel. But what does help grow my wallet is picking stocks that win, and Ford has been one of those. Now, currently Ford trades at a forward price to earnings ratio of 12. Tesla trades at a forward price to earnings ratio of 130. So Ford still is not getting the same attention and valuation as some of the pure play EVs. But the stock today went up close to 12% off of news that they are going to double their production for the F-150 Lightning. And if you take a look at the stock performance over the last year, Ford is up 185%. Tesla is up 63%. Both of those companies have done really well, but Ford has definitely been the winner over the last year. And if you take a look at NEO, NEO is down negative 41% on the year. So NEO has definitely been the loser of the bunch when it comes to EV stocks over the last year. And not to mention, I did upload a video where I said Ford is going to outplay NEO, and that's exactly what we have been seeing. Ford is up 185%, NEO is down negative 41%. I also uploaded some videos over the last couple of months where we went over insider buying for Ford. We saw that on December 14th, William Ford bought $8.5 million worth of stock in this company. And then we saw on December 22nd, Alexandra Ford bought close to $1 million worth of stock. Those were both very bullish positions, especially William Ford's position, because he converted options to stock. He did not sell any options. He paid to exercise those options out of pocket. He didn't sell any of them to cover the taxes. It was a very bullish move in my personal opinion. And what happens about a month later? We get this news that demand is sky high for the F-150 Lightning. They're going to double production. We also have another potential catalyst, and that's the Rivian stake worth 12% of Rivian. If Rivian stock gets some love and it goes even higher, even though it doesn't have to, Ford is going to sell out of their stake eventually, and that's going to give them a ton of cash to expand their EV productions and expand their EV business, which could be really good for them long term. There is no doubt that Tesla is the #1 EV producer now, and it's going to be the #1 EV producer in the future for the foreseeable future. The mission for Ford is not to beat Tesla, not to beat them at least anytime soon. The mission for Ford, and where I think they are succeeding, is that they could be the number 2 spot. They already have EVs out there. They have a ton of demand in their F-150, which has been the number 1 sold vehicle for a very long time. And the electric vehicle truck market is very young and new, and Ford is getting into the marketplace very early on. And we'll see how good this market really is. But in my personal opinion, I think there's a ton of potential because it's not just for everyday people. You can also start selling to commercial customers, selling fleets of EVs, and that could be huge for Ford. But at the end of the day, what I want you to take away from this video is not to buy Ford now after this massive run up, but is to look for stocks that not everybody's talking about. I'm not saying to go over-the-counter stocks or companies you never heard of, but companies that have been around for a very long time, have something compelling to you, have catalysts coming up in the future, and has a valuation that looks very attractive compared to its competitors. That's what Ford did, and that's why Ford took off. And the fact that we got in while so many people hated on this company because it was an ICE, it was a legacy company. I'm sure you all heard the excuses. They have 1 foot out the door, they're going to die, they're a dinosaur company. All of that was just pure FUD. So with that being said, find YouTubers that are under the radar, that are covering stocks that not everybody is mentioning. Follow their picks. If they hit on some, then start listening to what they have to say. But don't just follow the crowd and get into all of the stocks that everyone's talking about, like NIO, where YouTubers can get 100-something thousand subscribers by just talking about this one stock, even though the stock is down 41% on the year. But anyways, mi gente, that wraps it up for this video. If you want to help support the channel, you can join the Patreon. A link is provided down below. If you want to get free stocks, you can sign up with WEBULL. Free promotional link down below. You can get 2 free stocks worth up to $2,300. I'll catch you all on the next video. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. See ya.